Okay. The third part is something like this. You get to discuss such a thing with the examiner, sorry, the interlocutor, and then you decide on something also. It will happen like they will give you 20 seconds to think about it, and it's a, you know, two-way thing, as in the examiner, the interlocutor will participate with you also, but your contribution is going to be far larger than the interlocutor's contribution. You will be supposed to discuss these points, and of course
Okay.
there'll be a question also, um, as in as is the case here. And this time you will be shown the picture.
Okay. The pictures for 4 minutes, the picture was in front of me
Yes,
on the screen.
it will remain in front of you throughout the part. This part lasts 4 minutes, and for the 4 minutes,
Okay.
it will remain there.
Okay.
Right
There is an
now,
interaction between me and interlocutor.
yeah, it's an interactive task. So yeah, the interlocutor will speak also, but as I said, your contribution is gonna be far larger, far bigger. You will speak, okay, for example, you will speak for 3 minutes. She might speak for 1 minute. Just as an example,
Okay.
these are not the exact proportions, right? But for now,
Okay.
I will give you some more time to analyze the picture. So take some time, take 2, 3 minutes, see what it is about, and then we'll discuss it.
I just want to know that he puts a question regarding this me.
Sorry,
He puts he puts some question regarding this picture.
any picture. This is one example.
Okay. Okay.
Such a kind of diagram will be there. It could be about any
Okay.
topic.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm giving you 3 minutes to just understand the picture. I'll be back. You go through it. We'll discuss it then. Okay. So what did you understand? Share your thoughts with me, Rajendra.
Yes. Now I'm ready. I'm ready.
We are not going to perform the task right now. Let's discuss it basically. Tell me
Okay.
something about your observations. Like, what did you understand? What do you think about it?
Actually, the question is about what makes us happy.
Hmm.
There are so many things in the world which makes us happy. Actually, when we get up in the morning, we are taking our tea, it makes us happy.
Hmm.
And after that, we are taking our good breakfast
Hmm.
like prantha with curd, it makes us happy. And
Hmm.
after that, when the day is going on, our happiness becomes double and triple.
No,
Like that,
did you
we
read
are
the
going to,
wait, did you read the instructions? Can you read the instructions for me right now? What is written here?
yes. Here
What
is a list of some factors that may be important for personal happiness. Let's discuss the different factors and decide the most and least important.
so
You want to,
which one are you discussing right now? We have some factors here.
no, no,
Hmm.
we need to discuss these factors, or we need to discuss about general happiness, like when we are talking.
I'll answer this question, but explain to me the instructions. What is written here?
Actually, there are mainly 6 topics are there, and they said that which are most important for you and
Hmm.
which are least important.
Okay.
So
See,
the most important,
wait. The task is like you have to discuss the factors they give you: being loved, having a job you're passionate
having a
about, and
job,
all
right?
those.
Yes.
You have to discuss all of them. You don't have to give your own happiness parameters like the ones you were speaking. No, you have to
Yeah,
discuss.
actually, you said that na कि we discuss these topics later. First, we will discuss about journal talk. We have a journal talk about happiness. That's why I told you that when I'm talking about a day.
Okay, so let's focus on this now. Um, the task is about what makes us happy. So we have to discuss
Yes.
these six parameters, and the candidate starts the response. Like the candidate will say, first speak about this, then the candidate will move on to this one, then this one, or whichever order the candidate likes. It's up to the candidate. And whenever the
Actually,
Mhm.
in the beginning, we need to tell him about which are most important, which are least important. कि there is uh,
Mhm.
no need to say that कि these are most important and these are least important.
Uh, at the beginning, that is not needed. In the beginning, you don't need to do that. First, you will
Okay,
start
you
with,
need to explain it. We need to explain it only.
yeah, you will start by talking about one of them. So, being loved, does it make you happy or not? You will explain that. Then, having a job you're passionate about, does it make you happy or not? Then, after having discussed all of them, you will tell the examiner or the interlocutor what makes you the happiest or least happy. You can do that at the beginning also, but I think it makes more sense toward the end because it's about the decision. No, let's discuss the different factors and decide the most and least important ones for us. So, after the discussion, we will decide
Okay.
which is the best and which is the worst. But you can do that at the beginning. It's a discussion round. So the interlocutor will add points also. So it's better
Okay.
uh, to decide on the best and the worst at the end. But even if you state your best option and your worst option at the beginning, it will not be disastrous. It will not harm your score, right?
Okay. But this is a good idea. We told him about these factors in the last, which is the most important and which is the least important.
Okay. And the candidate starts with the first one, then the candidate moves on to the next one, then this one. So you have to manage the time also. Don't be stuck to only one. Talk about being loved, good, for some time, and then having a job. Then of course the interlocutor will ask you, something, or the person will try to add something. You have to give the person a chance to speak also. So toward the end, of course, you have to decide on the number one option and the least favorite one. So first of all, let's discuss them one by one. Let's talk about being loved. Do you think it makes you happy?
Love is a beautiful thing. Being loved by someone is always gives you a good memories. Like actually, we are enjoying the company of that person who loves you more, who loves you most. And
Hmm.
second is having a job you are passionate about. Obviously, every person has some dream jobs, and if you are working in that job,
We are
it
talking,
can
wait, Tejinder, we are talking about being loved only. I said, tell me something about that. Okay. Now tell me something about being healthy.
being healthy. Actually, health is a most important part of our life. If you are healthy, and if you are healthy, then you are able to do anything in your life. If you are not a healthy person, so it's not in your hand to achieve your goals. So being healthy, like health contains so many points, like your food, healthy food, and your daily routine, like that, you are get up early in the morning, and after that, what kind of food you eat,
Okay.
it becomes you healthy.
But does it make you happy? Because we have to connect it with what makes you happy, no? So does that make you happy being healthy?
Yes, it makes us very happy because I am a very diet conscious person, and I
Hmm.
lost my 16 kg weight by diet. So that's why it is a good point for me to being healthy, which makes us, which make me very happy.
Hmm. Okay, excellent. I will do a sample for you now. Okay, I will speak the answer and maybe I can speak it for 3 minutes and you will have an idea of how to do it. And then we will
Uh,
do
uh,
it. Hmm.
Excuse me, Sudhir, when I give the answer, is it correct or not?
To some extent, yes, it was fine.
Okay. Now you start.
Yeah. So I was saying I'll do a sample for you and you will listen to me. You will get to know how to perform this task. And then we will do it together. And then we will do one more task together, which will be like it happens in the exam. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So first of all, I'll take 20 seconds to prepare because you are also given 20 seconds to prepare in the exam. And after 20 seconds, I will start the answer. You just listen to me. You can turn off the mic. Being loved, of course, it makes me happy. Love is the most beautiful emotion, and I cannot deny that if I'm loved, I'm happy. But the problem is that love comes from humans mostly, and I'm not really into being with humans. I love dogs better. So because humans are selfish and there's always a motive behind the love, so I don't really like this option. I love this option, pun intended, but I'm a little skeptical about it. Having a job you're passionate about, of course, this is like the I would say heartiest option or the most loved option in my case because you have to spend your day working only mostly as in you work from 9 to 6 p.m or something like that. So if you're not passionate about it, if you do not feel excited about your work, then you're going to remain sad or dismal. So this is quite a nice option. Finding time for yourself, it's difficult, so it doesn't really make me happy because I get to find time for myself only at the weekend. Otherwise I'm teaching throughout the week from as in 8 a.m to sometimes 12 a.m. So it or maybe 10 p.m or something. Sometimes it goes up to 12 a.m also. So it's like it doesn't happen much. That is why I'm not able to really, you know, understand this option because in today's world, finding time for yourself is like finding God, and neither exists. Time exists, God doesn't. Then being healthy, of course, if you're not healthy, you're not living, and if you're not living, you are not happy. So again, a very, I would say, important option. Having good friends, not at all. Most of them are snakes. I don't like having friends at all. And my best friend is my dog only. The problem is that, as I said, friends are humans. Humans are selfish, and selfishness is not going to lead to any kind of happiness. Having a well-paid job, kind of, as in, I agree with it because people say money can't buy happiness. I would say it's it softens the blow for sure. As in, if you have a luxury car, you can cry, more easily. Otherwise, you are just crying in your shack or something. But of course, with a well-paid job comes a nasty boss also most, of the time. So it's not something I will rely on for my happiness, but it's like something that I will consider for sure because, as I said, money is the, you know, most important aspect in regard to living. But no, not the most important, I would say. It comes after health. So I would say the most important factor would be um, being healthy. And the least one, I would say, is having good friends because they don't exist. I can turn on the mic. It's over, Tejinder, you can turn on the mic.
Yes.
Got it? Understood how to do it?
Yes, but I'm not able to use vocabulary like you.
It's okay. It's not
My,
possible also in such a short span. So let's focus on what we can achieve because you don't need to get a 50 on 50 or something like that. Even if you get 30, our mission will be successful. So forget the vocabulary part. Did you understand the way I did it?
yes, yes, I
Cool.
got it.
So now I'll give you 20 seconds to get prepared and then we'll do it. Okay, you will start the thing this time.
Okay.
Preparation time starts.
We need to explain this one or
We will do
another.
we will do this one first, then the new one. Please start speaking.
So there are so many things. There are plethora of things to be makes us happy, and being loved. This is a beautiful sign of love. Actually, when we being loved by someone, it is a very memorized thing for me. It is a beautiful memory for me to being loved by someone. I love human beings rather than dogs and pets. And having a job, you are actually job is a dream job is in everybody's dictionary. And when you have a job like that kind of job which you want in your life, that becomes your dream, and in that you are more passionate about the job, and you are doing work in a very good manner and finding time for yourself. Actually, I'm a working person. I am teacher by profession, so that's why I finding time for
Okay.
myself only on weekends.
You said you don't like pets, as in you don't like pets more than humans. Don't you think pets are more sympathetic?
Yeah, pets are more sympathetic. Like a dog is a faithful animal. He loves you and he can do anything for you. But I don't like pets. It's my personal opinion because
Mhm.
I love more than
Okay,
pets my kids and my husband.
fine. The next one, being healthy or any
Okay,
other.
being health is the main part of our life, and it is very essential to grow up. Actually, being healthy when you are doing some kind of diet in your life, and
Mhm.
then you become healthy. If you are eating good food, so it becomes you healthy. So this is my favorite point, being healthy. So having good friends are always bone of your body, bone of your actually good friends are
Yeah.
like a bone in your life.
Mhm.
So there everybody have plethora of friends, but I have one friend in my life who is my best friend, and he is my husband. And I'm talking with him a lot of time, and I'm feeling very good when talking to him. So I don't need any friend outside, because my
Okay.
husband is my always my good friend.
But still, do you still have some friends outside your house?
Actually, I am a health conscious persons, I have a one girl in near to my house. She is living near to my she's my living in my neighborhood, and she is going for a walk. Then I was discussing about something good and something bad for her, but she is only in 24 hours, only 1 hour I'm spending with her. So I don't want to say that ki she is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a
So
good
no,
friend in my
no,
life.
no
And
friends outside your family. Great. The next
no,
one.
no, having a well, obviously everybody like money,
Mm,
because money allows you to meet your daily basis.
mm,
So but having a well paid job, but I prefer more than a job which passionate about, because if you have a dream job, you can do in a better way, and you can
mm.
achieve your goal in a successful manner.
So
So
what's your favorite option? What's the most important one?
my most important one is being healthy,
So we agree on
because
that.
it is the
And the least important one?
least important one is that having a well paid job,
Okay.
because
Thank
money is
you.
not everything.
Thank you for your ideas, Tejinder. Okay, I'll give you some feedback on this first. I'll be back soon. Wait, let me analyze it. I think it was a nice first attempt. Well done. I liked your ideas and mostly it was appropriate. But okay, now we will do something that's gonna be done entirely by you. It's gonna be a new topic. I will not give you only 20 seconds for preparation. I will give you 2 minutes to prepare. Um, as in, we are just starting, so we should not be, as in, mm,
Actually, give me only 1 minute. I need only 1 minute.
okay, I'll give you only 1 minute for the next one, and then we'll start the task.
Okay.
Mm, okay, there you go. Okay, please start speaking.
The topic is security cameras in the streets. Actually, I feel much safer knowing they are there. Actually, cameras are like eyes. It can see you the whole 24 hours, and it can catch your each and every activity, and you are feeling much safer then, because now if we are talking about India, there are so much people who are snatch the chains, and they will also take your things from outside of your house. So it is a much safer then, because in cameras everybody is worried about it. Okay, if we are stolen these kind of things, there are cameras which watch us,
Okay,
and there are not worth spending taxpayer money. Actually,
Tejinder.
in the
Okay,
sick.
uh, but we see that a lot of crimes happen even when the security cameras are there. You know, most of the criminals are, or many criminals are caught because of the cameras only. So they, as in still, as in give rise to such criminal activities, even when they know, or even when, the cameras are there. So do you really think they are effective?
Actually, Sudhir, everything is not in our hands. Actually, we can do our best, and
Mm.
cameras is one of that kind of tool which save us. So their cameras are doing their duty. So and the second is they are not worth spending taxpayers money on. Actually, cameras, I'm not agree with that. We are deny the value of camera because of this because of this point. And our children are protected even when we are not present. Actually, every time we are present with our children, but sometime it happens they are playing outside in the streets, and cameras are one of the that kind safety tool for our children. So
Hmm.
the meaning of privacy, actually,
Okay.
I'm not agree with this point, because there is no privacy in the streets.
Okay, Tejinder.
Streets.
Uh, you say that when our children are playing outside, as in the cameras protect them, but where I live, I don't think the parks have any kinds of cameras. If children are playing in a park, I don't think there are any cameras to protect them. So how would you say that? Why did you say that?
Actually, here we are talking about cameras, so that's why I said that if there we have the cameras in the streets, and we are more protective from the side of our children. So it is a very good point if we have a camera in the streets. But if we don't have to, this is our responsibility to
Hmm.
keep them safe in other way.
Okay, continue the answer.
And the meaning of privacy, actually, no, I'm not agree with this point. Actually, privacy doesn't depend on like that. Actually, streets are only the part of walking here and there, and you are crossing, and you are somebody is going to home, and there is no need of any kind of privacy in the streets. So
Hmm.
it is the way to being criminal. Actually, sometime it happens. A person said that, "Okay, I'm not doing this," but everybody said that you are doing this kind of crime,
Hmm.
and camera is the witness that that person is a thief or not.
Okay,
Cameras are a data for criminals. I don't understand this point, so I don't want to say anything on this point.
that's fine. So
Okay. And
which one do you think is the most
mm,
important one?
and the most important one is the our children are protected even when we are not present with them.
I agree
And
with
the
you,
least,
perhaps, and the least one.
and that is cameras are a deterrents for criminals,
Okay,
deterrents.
fine. Thank you for sharing your ideas. As in, a deterrent is something that stops you doing something, a kind of hindrance or a block.
Okay.
So I'll give you some feedback on this. Give me some time. Okay, so it was fine. One sec. That's working. But try to manage your time better when you practice such tasks at home now. Try to, as in, go from one point to the other a little, as in, more strategically. But it was not bad. You handled it well, and your ideas were decent. Now,
Don't worry, I will practice it
hmm,
after that. I will practice the things.
great. So these are some of the grammatical mistakes you like. These are some of the sentences that had errors or sentences like these. First, I give you 2-3 minutes to solve them so that there is no rush or anything, and then we'll discuss them. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you need more time, you can take more time, no problem.
No, no, it's okay. She is living
Hmm?
near to my home.
Not really. You don't need a to here.
Okay. She's living near my home.
And it is better to say lives.
She lives. Yes, she lives near to my.
Even living is not entirely wrong or anything, but lives would be more sensible.
Lives. Yes. Yes.
The second one.
Everybody likes money.
Hmm.
Cameras are important. It helps us. And it helps us.
No, the thing was, cameras is a plural word.
Okay, they help us. Okay. Camera is important. It helps us. That is correct.
And the last one,
There are so much people. There are so many people.
and why is that the case?
Mm,
When you have
there
countable,
are so many. Yes, there are so many people. That's why much is not countable.
so the error is
There are so many.
take 30 seconds and go through the errors again.
She lives near my house. Everybody likes money. Cameras are important. They help us. Yes. Okay.
Fine, you'll get the video in some time, okay?
Okay.